Why do we feel what we feel, and how have emotions shaped humanity? This question, so simple yet so profound, sets the stage for our exploration today. Our journey begins in the intricate labyrinth of the human brain, where the origins of our emotions lie. It's a world of neurotransmitters, hormones, and electrical impulses, all working in harmony to create the symphony of our feelings. We'll delve into the fascinating interplay of biology and emotion, exploring how our brains translate complex chemical signals into the emotions we experience every day. From the fluttering butterflies of love to the tightening knot of anxiety, each emotion has its roots in our brain's biochemistry. But the journey doesn't stop there. From the biological basis, we step into the vast realm of cultural interpretation. Here we encounter the myriad ways that different societies perceive and express emotions. We discover that emotions, like language, have their dialects. Joy may be universal, but the way it's expressed can differ from Tokyo to Toronto, from an infant's giggle to a grandmother's warm smile. Our expedition continues as we navigate the social impacts of emotions. We examine how our feelings influence our interactions with others and shape the course of societal evolution. We see how emotions have been the driving force behind pivotal moments in history and how they continue to mold our world today. Finally, we tackle the complex topic of emotion regulation and intelligence. We learn about the power we hold in managing our own emotions and how this ability can dramatically affect our lives. Our journey, however, is not just an academic one, it's a personal quest. A mirror reflecting our own experiences, hopes, and fears. It's an exploration of the human condition and our quest to understand ourselves better. So buckle up, it's going to be an exciting ride. We're about to embark on a journey into the heart of what it means to be human. Join us as we unravel the complex world of human emotions. We start our journey in the human brain, where emotions first come to life. The brain, a marvel of nature, is the control center of our emotions. It's a complex network of neural pathways where electricity and chemistry dance in a magnificent ballet, giving rise to our feelings. At the heart of this dance are two key players, the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex. The amygdala, an almond-shaped set of neurons deep within the brain, is the emotional alarm system. It's constantly on the lookout for potential threats and rewards, ready to trigger an emotional response at a moment's notice. On the other hand, the prefrontal cortex, located at the front of the brain, is the rational mind. It weighs the emotional input from the amygdala and decides whether we should react or keep our cool. Now imagine you're walking in a forest and you see a snake. Instantly, your amygdala sounds the alarm, triggering fear. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and you freeze, but then your prefrontal cortex steps in, assessing the situation. If it determines that the snake is not a threat, it sends a message to the amygdala to calm down, and your fear gradually subsides. The communication between the amygdala and the prefrontal cortex is facilitated by chemical messengers known as neurotransmitters. These include dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin. Dopamine, often associated with reward and pleasure, fuels our drive and motivation. Serotonin, on the other hand, helps regulate mood, appetite, and sleep, contributing to feelings of well-being and happiness. Oxytocin, often referred to as the love hormone, plays a key role in social bonding, trust, and empathy. Hormones also play a crucial role in our emotional responses. For instance, adrenaline, which is released during stressful situations, prepares the body for fight or flight by increasing heart rate, blood pressure, and glucose levels. Cortisol, the stress hormone, helps regulate a wide range of processes in the body, including metabolism and immune response. It also plays a crucial role in helping the body respond to stress. But why do we have emotions in the first place? From an evolutionary perspective, emotions serve a crucial purpose: survival. Fear alerts us to danger, joy signals safety and contentment, anger prepares us for conflict, and sadness signifies loss. Each emotion, in its unique way, guides our behavior, helping us navigate the challenges of life. Emotions also play a key role in social interactions. They allow us to communicate our feelings and intentions to others and to understand and respond to the emotions of those around us. This ability to read and react to emotions is a crucial aspect of social bonding and cooperation, which are vital for survival in a social species like ours. In sum, the biological basis of emotions is a complex interplay of brain structures, neurotransmitters, and hormones, all working together to generate our feelings. These emotions in turn guide our behavior, helping us survive and thrive in a complex and ever-changing world. Yet, while emotions are biologically based, they are not set in stone. Our emotional responses can be influenced by our thoughts, beliefs, and experiences, and can be shaped and modified through practices such as mindfulness, cognitive behavioral therapy, and meditation. So, emotions are not just mere feelings. They are a sophisticated survival system, honed through millions of years of evolution, designed to help us navigate the world and connect with others. They make us human, in all our complexity and diversity. So, biologically speaking, emotions serve as a survival tool, alerting us to significant events and guiding our responses. Emotions are our brain's way of saying, pay attention, this is important. And by understanding the biology of emotions, we can better understand ourselves and others and lead richer, more fulfilling lives. Moving from biology, let's delve into the realm of culture and its influence on our emotions. Culture, the shared beliefs, values, norms, and practices of a group of people, greatly impacts our emotional experiences and expressions. It's like a lens through which we perceive and interpret the world around us, and it certainly colors our emotional landscape. Let's start by exploring how different cultures interpret and express emotions. In some cultures, expressing emotions openly and vividly is encouraged and considered healthy. For instance, Mediterranean cultures are often associated with open displays of emotions, reflecting a value for connection and expressiveness. On the flip side, in many East Asian cultures, restraint and subtlety in emotional expression are valued, reflecting a cultural emphasis on harmony and group cohesion. This brings us to the concept of emotional norms, the unwritten rules about when, where, and how it's appropriate to express emotions. These norms are deeply ingrained in our cultural fabric. For instance, in many Western societies, expressing positive emotions is often encouraged, whereas negative emotions might be seen as socially undesirable. In contrast, some Eastern cultures might see the overt expression of excitement or joy as potentially disruptive to social harmony. Moreover, emotional norms influence not just how we express our feelings, but also how we experience them. The phenomenon of feeling rules, coined by sociologist Arlie Hochschild, suggests that we often adjust our emotional experiences to fit cultural expectations. We might suppress our anger in a situation where it's socially unacceptable, or amplify our happiness at a social event to match the joyous atmosphere. Cultural factors also shape our emotional experiences in more subtle ways. Think about the language we use to describe our feelings. In English, we might say we're feeling blue when we're sad, associating sadness with a particular color. However, in Greek, the equivalent phrase is, I'm feeling black. The metaphors we use to talk about our emotions are culture-bound and can shape how we understand and experience these emotions. Culture can also influence what we find emotionally evocative. For example, while an American might feel a surge of patriotism and emotion when seeing the Stars and Stripes, a person from a different culture might not experience the same emotional response. Cultural influences on emotion also extend to physiological responses. Research has shown that people from different cultures might show different physiological reactions to the same emotional stimuli. This suggests that culture can shape our emotions right down to our bodily responses. In terms of emotional health, different cultures have different understandings and stigmas associated with emotional disorders. In some cultures, mental health issues are heavily stigmatized, which can affect how people experience and express these emotional challenges. On the other hand, in cultures where dialogue about emotional health is more open, individuals might be more comfortable seeking help and expressing their emotional struggles. Finally, consider the role of cultural rituals and practices in shaping our emotional experiences. From the catharsis of a Greek tragedy, the joy of a wedding ceremony, to the solemnity of a funeral, these shared practices allow us to experience a wide range of emotions and provide a framework for understanding and processing these feelings. In essence, culture is a powerful force that shapes our emotional landscape. It influences how we interpret, express, and experience our emotions, and it provides a rich tapestry of emotional norms, metaphors, and practices that give our emotional lives depth and complexity. As we can see, culture shapes our emotional experiences and expressions in intriguing ways. Now that we understand the biological roots and cultural interpretations of emotions, let's explore their social impact. Emotions are the unseen forces that shape our world, influencing how we interact with each other and our environment. They are the undercurrents that guide our behaviors, relationships, and societal structures. The impact of emotions on our social lives is profound and far-reaching. Consider a simple interaction, a smile from a stranger on the street. This brief encounter, powered by the emotion of happiness, can brighten your day, making you more likely to spread that positivity to others. This ripple effect of emotions is known as emotional contagion, a phenomenon where one person's emotions and related behaviors directly trigger similar emotions and behaviors in other people. You've probably experienced this when a friend's laughter made you chuckle, even if you didn't understand the joke. Emotional contagion can also amplify shared experiences, creating a sense of unity and cohesion. When we watch a poignant movie or cheer for our favorite sports team, our collective emotions bind us together, creating a shared emotional experience. These shared experiences can foster a sense of community and belonging, strengthening our social ties. But emotions don't just influence our day-to-day interactions, they also shape our societal structures. Look at any social movement, from the civil rights movement to the fight for climate justice. These movements are fueled by powerful emotions: anger at injustice, fear for the future, hope for change. These emotions motivate people to act, sparking protests, inspiring speeches, and leading to significant societal change. Emotions also play a crucial role in our decision-making processes. They guide our judgments and decisions, from whom we vote for, to the causes we support, to our views on social issues. Our emotional responses can sway our opinions more than facts and figures, highlighting the power of emotions in shaping societal attitudes and beliefs. However, the social impact of emotions isn't always positive. Emotions can also lead to conflict and division. Anger and fear can create rifts between communities, fueling prejudice and discrimination. Emotional contagion can spread negative emotions just as it can spread positive ones, leading to mass panic or hysteria. In the realm of politics, emotions can be manipulated to influence public opinion. Politicians often use emotional appeals to garner support, playing on people's fears or hopes to sway their votes. This manipulation of emotions can have significant implications for our societies, affecting policy decisions and political landscapes. Moreover, our emotional responses can be shaped by social norms and expectations. Society often dictates how we should feel in certain situations, and these societal norms can influence our emotional experiences. For example, society often encourages us to suppress negative emotions like sadness or anger, which can lead to emotional repression and mental health issues. Importantly, understanding the social impact of emotions can help us navigate our emotional landscapes better. By recognizing how our emotions influence our behaviors and decisions, we can make more conscious choices. We can work towards fostering positive emotional contagion, spreading joy and kindness in our interactions. We can use our emotions to drive positive change in our societies, channeling our anger and fear into action for social justice. The social impact of emotions is a complex and multifaceted topic, with implications for various aspects of our lives, from our personal relationships to our societal structures. The power of emotions to shape our world is immense, influencing how we interact, how we make decisions, and how we relate to each other. Emotions, it seems, not only influence our personal lives, but also shape our societies. They are the invisible threads that weave our social fabric, binding us together, sparking change, and shaping our collective experiences. As we continue to explore the journey of human emotion, let's keep in mind the profound social impact of our emotions, recognizing their role in shaping not just our individual lives, but our collective human experience. Emotions, it seems, not only influence our personal lives, but also shape our societies. With such influential power, managing our emotions becomes crucial. Just as a skilled sailor navigates the sea's ebbs and flows, we too must learn to steer through the tides of our emotions. This, in essence, is the art of emotion regulation. Emotion regulation is not about suppressing feelings or pretending they don't exist. It's about acknowledging them, understanding their origins, and choosing how to respond to them. Imagine your emotions as waves. You can't stop a wave, but you can learn to surf. Now let's delve into the concept of emotional intelligence. Coined by psychologists in the 90s, it's a term that has gained substantial recognition over the years. But what exactly is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to identify, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the ability to recognize, comprehend, and influence the emotions of others. It's about empathy, self-awareness, and social skills. It's about navigating the complex world of human interactions with grace and understanding. EQ plays a vital role in our daily lives. It influences our decisions, shapes our relationships, and guides our interactions. It's the difference between reacting impulsively and responding thoughtfully. It's the difference between misunderstanding and empathy. It's the difference between a harsh word and a comforting one. Emotion regulation and emotional intelligence are like two sides of the same coin, both crucial for our mental well-being and social harmony. They help us build stronger relationships, make better decisions, and lead more fulfilling lives. Remember, emotional intelligence is not inherent. It's a skill that can be developed and honed over time. It requires practice, patience, and persistence. It's a journey, not a destination. So let's embark on this journey of emotional exploration together. Let's strive to understand our feelings better, to respond to them wisely, and to connect with others on a deeper level. Because mastering our emotions thus can lead to enriched personal and social experiences. We've come a long way on our journey, from the intricate brain chemistry to the societal ripple effects of human emotions. We've delved into the biology that drives our feelings, explored how different cultures interpret these emotions, and examined the profound social impact they can have. We've seen how emotions are not just fleeting experiences, but powerful forces that shape our world. They influence our thought processes, affect our decision-making, and guide our interactions. They can be a source of deep connection, empathy, and understanding, or they can fuel conflict, misunderstanding, and prejudice. We've also learned about emotional regulation and intelligence, and how cultivating these skills can enhance our well-being and relationships. It's clear that our emotions are not just mere reactions to the world around us, but integral parts of who we are as individuals and as a society. Understanding our emotions, we realize, is key to understanding ourselves and the world around us.